Alright, so let's look at this SAT math practice question over here. So it states this: a grain silo is built from two right circular cones and a right circular cylinder with internal measurements represented by the figure above. Of the following, which is closest to the volume of the grain silo in cubic feet? So my first step is to analyze my picture that's given to me. I can see that there's two identical cones and one cylinder. So firstly, I'm going to state the formulas. So I know the formula for a cone, volume of a cone, can basically be simplified as pi r squared multiplied by our height over 3. And the volume of a cylinder is basically simplified into pi r squared times your height. Now, using these formulas, I can figure out some stuff. First, let's work with a cone. So we know our V cone, volume of our cone, is going to equal to pi, which you can keep as our constant, times the radius, which is 5 feet. So we put 5 feet squared, times the height, which is also 5 feet, 5 feet over 3. Now if we do our calculations here, we can figure out our value. So it would be pi multiplied by 25 multiplied by 5 over 3. And this gives us an answer of 130.89 feet cubed, cubic feet. Now our next step will be to multiply this by 2 since we have two cones. So it would just be this. So 2 cones would be equal to 130.89 feet cubed times 2. And this gives us an answer of 261.80. Okay, now let's look at our cylinder over here. So for a cylinder, we can do this. Volume of cylinder would be equal to my pi, which you keep as a constant, times the radius of my cylinder, which is the same as the cone, which is 5 feet, times, it would be squared, times the height of my cylinder, which is 10 feet. And this would give me an answer of pi times 25, so pi times 25 times 10, which is 785.39 feet cubed. Now our final step to this problem would be to add 261.0 and 785, oops, it's just 785.39. So it would be 261.80 feet cubed plus 785.39 feet cubed. And this would give us an answer of 1,047.2 feet cubed. And we can circle option number D. And just to let you guys know, this is a long way of doing it. If you want to find everything in one singular calculation, that is also possible by putting these formulas together. And that's all.